Nope.
Up and in there with the first
Ball
pitch
one, no
fastball.
strike.
It's ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Too high, and it's
3-0.
3-0.
Well, he's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tap foul at home plate. Good battle. Count remains full. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
And this is one of the first times this afternoon that they've been able to mount any sort of resistance out there. Well, runners are on the corners now with 1 away, so this is a good chance to really do some things.
Sammy Allen will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. De La Rosa in foul ground, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Samuel Urban strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Samuel Urban.
And this one's not
Counts 1-0.
close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Yeah.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
You know, And when he does, you can forget it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on Juan De La Rosa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun giving chase. And that's the third out. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Now to the plate, Juan De La Rosa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
De La Rosa pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
Now a move over to first.
He's good.
And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
He'll get back in safely. One and 0 pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Calhoun, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2-2
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last.
2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
This is where I think you need to be content to just move up 90 feet on the base hit. You'll see the right fielder coming on quick. He comes up and delivers a seed to third to get his man trying to take the extra base.
Sammy Allen is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Nationals nothing. Stepping in, Eli Schwartz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Juan De La Rosa will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
De La Rosa.
In there, no balls and a strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Lopes racing back and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
The final line score for our
So
ball
that
game.
just about does it. In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Buck Quinlan.
Juan De La Rosa gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
And you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, Matt. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the calls.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Justin Gonzalez set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Weak chopper up the line. De La Rosa. Right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
So stepping in, number 24, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Boy, you know, you get the top 2 guys in your lineup on base, and now you're setting yourself up for the big boys to come in and do some damage, and then this happens. Now you need your cleanup hitter to pick you up and at least get that runner home from third.
Juan De La Rosa will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody rally started,
can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Line to the right side. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
You know, I'm not sure if he was trying to go the other way or whether he was just way late on this fastball. But he winds up making pretty good contact. Unfortunately,
well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well.
Juan De La Rosa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Schuler is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now to the plate, Bobby Schuler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. De La Rosa is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
And you know,
Juan De La Rosa is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Before the pitch, a move by Fernandez and a dive, but he's back. Another look to first and a dive, but he's back in. Another throw over, being especially careful here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nowak giving chase, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Now a move over to first.
He's in there.
And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Nowak has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Benjamin Cabral.
Juan De La Rosa will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good
Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down. From Miami, Florida, today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Marlins Park. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Miami Marlins.
With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field.
Juan De La Rosa will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Allen, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Moving under it, Cartwright makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, they were looking for at least...
Brian Davies set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Riding into the box, Dwight Nowak, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Now to the plate, Juan De La Rosa. He drew a walk his first time up.
24, Juan De La Rosa.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, you know, when you get two strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Stepping in now, Sammy Allen, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jorge Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jorge Polanco.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. At the plate, Jose Fernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, no balls and a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw.
Got him.
He's out.
Oh, love it.
Now batting, third baseman.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Pedro Castilla is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. High and deep to left center field. Holt going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bobby Schuler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free ride.
Gets dirty and glove. The throw. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed. So stepping in, Marcell Ozuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on opening day after this. Leading off the inning, Will Harrison, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner.
And he's retired, 1 away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Juan De La Rosa ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
The 2-2 pitch. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. All even at 2-2. Here it is. To short, hit hard. Underhanded flip to second for 1. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that Sammy Allen ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And he takes ball 4, so now at least Brian Davies digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out here, guys.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 2-1. Juan De La Rosa comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a lead off.
Sammy Allen stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Polanco ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Brian Davies stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runners on the move for second. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. DJ LeMahieu will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, Christian Bethancourt steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Two left for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our... From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Juan De La Rosa steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Has to be thinking strikeout here. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. With that, here are...
He's got a 6-game hit streak going, and he's a very dangerous hitter when he's on.
Third baseman number 24, Juan De La Rosa.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. Juan De La Rosa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, certainly no time.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 3 runs. Leading off the inning, Will Harrison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. De La Rosa. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. With a moment now. Juan De La Rosa heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gordon has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
We'll show you this delivery again.
Juan De La Rosa will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order.
The 1-0 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Schuler scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Willie Zarate comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here. Give your guys a chance to make something big happen.
To third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there.
Juan De La Rosa strides in.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
He's running towards second. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Oh, and this is lined into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And he is in there.
Now batting.
Wow.
Right fielder,
And how he managed with
Sammy
that swing
Allen.
to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Now to the plate, Sammy Allen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To first, backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Mets lead this one 5-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Juan De La Rosa is our subject, and we get a great look at him here from a few moments ago as he was presented with his well-earned National League MVP trophy, a great moment in his career.
Yeah, and that's certainly something that he's going to remember forever. And it's an award that he definitely earned. But at the same time, he's got a new season to worry about now. And it's not too common for an MVP to go back-to-back and repeat the following year. So hopefully he can return to the great form that he displayed last year.
Yeah, I hope he can too. He was such an awesome sight to see out there last season. I mean, he really gave the fans around the league a thrill game in and game out. Certainly one of the most exciting players in the game today.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season. Into the box now, Juan De La Rosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
De La Rosa.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Right fielder.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Juan De La Rosa digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. De La Rosa's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun is there. Makes the play, one away. Juan De La Rosa comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. De La Rosa into his motion. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
2-0. Swung on and chopped up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Wow, that's just a heck of a play.
Juan De La Rosa will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And taking it out there for the first out.
Yeah, just a little chop.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.